We are now at the National Assembly where parents of the abducted students of Forestry College Afaka in Kaduna are protesting. Now, you would recall that on the 11th of March, 39 students were abducted from their hostels at the Federal College of Forestry Mechanization in Kaduna State. 10 have been released in 2 batches of 5 each. But 29 students are still in the captivity of the abductors. Here we have parents of those students who are still remaining with them, and we've also been told that some of the some of the parents whose children have been released are also joining in solidarity. They have waited for almost 2 months now, and their children are still in captivity. We have students also who are from the college who have joined in the protest. My cameraman can show you pictures of the students that are still in captivity. The abductors have continued to release videos of their captives showing the condition in which they are, and have also been threatening that if the government does not do anything, they would not release them. These parents seem to be discouraged, they seem to be pained, they seem to be in sorrow, and that's why they've turned out to protest this morning. Yes, we have some parents here who will just briefly tell us how they feel and why they have decided to come to to Abuja instead of Kaduna State. Mr. Friday, can you please come closer? Please look at the camera.
Yeah, good morning. We are here in Abuja to air our mind and to cry to our government concerning the situation on ground. We are left to our fate. We thought that the government of Kaduna State will come to our aid in helping us to rescue our children, but nothing has been done for the past 55 days. And the information reaching to us show that there is no single security in the bush in search of our children. Instead of us getting an assurance from government, the state government, what we have is threat that we will be arrested if any of us negotiate with the bandit. And we made it clear to them that we are not afraid of their threat. We are not afraid of arrest because we have been arrested since on the 11th. We have been arrested emotionally. We have been arrested mentally since on the 11th of March that this incident took place. So arresting us physically means nothing to us at this point. And we are ready to go to any length. And the other time we met them, they were begging us not to address the press, not to protest, and not to do anything that will jeopardize the life of our children. Now, what are we going to do? The bandit prefer seeing us protesting so that the government can come and settle them. But they are looking at it as if we are jeopardizing the life of our children, which is not.
Now, we learned that some of the parents had gone into negotiation with the bandits. How far with the process of negotiation?
Up till now, the bandit has refused to come down in their demand. Actually, we've received calls. Parents are receiving calls. And the bandits are telling the parents that they should come and negotiate for their children. The more we try to beg them to reduce their demand so that we can pay, they kept telling us that they cannot go beyond 5 million per child. And some of the parents here are widows. Some of them are petty traders.
10 children have been released so far.
Yeah.
Was there any payment for those released?
That question should go to Kaduna State government, because when those children were released, the Commissioner for Internal Security, Mr. Samuel Arua, told us that it is the military that recovered them. So we don't know what was done. We don't know, but information we had from one of the released students says that it is the kidnappers, the bandits that brought them to the road, hand them over to the taxi driver who brought them to the military checkpoint, and then they drove them only for the military to drove them to their army hospital. And from there, we just had an announcement that the military recovered We are happy, but if the military have done that, let the military go and rescue the remaining one, which we know it is very difficult.
Thank you very much. Now, I have another mother here whose daughter is still in captivity. Madam, how's it been for you for like 2 months now that you've not seen your daughter?
True to God, I'm not happy that my daughter there for the bush. Almost going to 2 months now. My own cry be say, make government do something. Before government, Nigeria soldier, they are the one rescue outside country, but now they no fit do rescue their own country. Before we dey hear all these things, they far away. Now you don't reach for our own house. We will be poor people now. We no get anything to do for ourselves again. Make government look after this thing. My own fear be say, make them ask government where those people get uniform. When they get those gun, where they inside those bush. Make them ask themselves or make them fear God. My own they pray, make them bring my pikin for me as a poor. I no go school because why I put that girl for school, make she help me for tomorrow. Now my pikin dey inside bush, make them comot those our children. See 5 of them for a university, they don't kill of them 5 children. I beg, make government do something. Right. Let them rescue our children.
All right, thank you very much. I tell you, it's a sad situation here. Parents crying, holding placards. All they want is a help from the government, and they need this help as soon as possible. Now, in front of the National Assembly, the parents have been halted. They can't go beyond the barricades here, and that's because there are security personnel who are manning the gates of the National Assembly, preventing the parents from going in. We don't know for now if any of the legislators or the principal officers of the National Assembly would come and address them. But for now, the parents are in front of the National Assembly, hoping that good news will come out from this protest. That's all from me in Abuja. Emperor Simon, Channels Television News.